sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington. We don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night he can be the top 170-pound fighter.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, I wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized him from day one, and when you watch it in his approach to his fights, he fights in that very same way. He's in your face, he's grabbing you, he's clinching you, he's taking you down, and he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back it up with action. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. All right, so we get another look and title defense for the UFC's undisputed welterweight champion, and he's chasing greatness, right? He wants to be mentioned alongside George St. Pierre. Kamal Usman is one of the greatest welterweight champions to keep that dream alive. Gotta hold serve as the favorite time.
For him, it was about getting there. And once he got there, Johnny started thinking bigger. How do I build my resume? How do I build a legacy? How do I do enough to be remembered? It's all about legacy for this guy. It's fight by fight. But every time you speak to him, he talks in historical terms. He's just a tremendous champion.
Well, and some people were suggesting this week that he move up a division and chase double champ status. He is focused on the...
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here he is, the former UFC lightweight champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis, as round one gets underway. As strong a first-round threat as there is in this division, more than a dozen first-round finishes to his credit. He'll be trying to continue that trend here tonight. Lands a jab. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
That's a nice combination there from Covington. The hands, the feet really starting to catch up with the wrestling and the grappling game.
Yeah, man, everything is coming together for Colby. Colby is now a top-flight mixed martial artist. Don't be fooled by all the words. This young man can really fight.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep. You heard him bad.
Oh, with authority, the body. Couple shots from Covington.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? He got hurt again.
Pettis' nose is bleeding now. It looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, hook to the head. We might get a stoppage here soon. Oh, another big right hand. And back to his feet. Oh, big knee. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh, that's a big right hand. The top throw. Oh, that's it.
Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 7 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC
oftentimes it's a war of attrition with Colby Covington. Short night at the office tonight as All right, so here's Michael Venom Page, shiny pro record, more than 20 wins, just a couple of pro losses. This man is exceedingly hard to put away. He's made a career of putting the opposition away. This was one of the more highly touted free agents in all of mixed martial arts. We're very happy to have Michael Venom Page here in the UFC, but no rest for the weary, right? You knew that when they signed MVP, and if they were able to do so, they were going to be giving him tough challenges right out of the chute, and that is precisely what is in front of Michael Venom Page here tonight. But a lot of people believe, even though MVP did not sign with the UFC until his late 30s, there is still plenty of fight left in this dog. Born in Uzbekistan, where they fight at weddings, here is Kazakhstan's Shavkat Rakhmonov, one of the best welterweight prospects in the world. He has finished every single one of his professional wins. He has never tasted defeat. And even though he is not in any great rush for a championship opportunity, the fan base is. They want this man fighting for the title with the immediacy. He's sort of contented to bide his time. This is the big spot here tonight. If he can win this fight and handle this particular stylistic challenge, for my money, there's nothing left. All eyes on Kazakhstan Shavkat Rakhmonov here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here featuring the first Kazakh fighter to sign a contract with the UFC, Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. He's one of the best finishers in the sport. Knockout submissions, he's got them in spades. As far as this matchup was concerned, he said he's going to take what the opposition gives him. He's never in a huge rush, but more often than not when you fight Rakhmonov, you end up getting finished. And that spinning kick found its home up top. Bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He got hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Big right hand there. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Gets back to his feet. Oh, big left hook there. Massive left hand. Oh!
You need to fight now.
Well, he's got him softened up here. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing, and by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
He's very close to the finish here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Side kick. Nice crack there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Back to his feet. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Rakhmonov's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, and there's that inside leg kick. And just slap yourself hard on the inside of your leg and tell me how that feels.
I mean, it really hurt. He hurt him again.
Plants it. Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my God!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. We send it inside now to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 37 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Michael.
All right, here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become the champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. Rocky Edwards. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. So here's the former UFC welterweight title challenger, Darren Till. This guy is all action, all systems go, huge fan base, very fun to watch. First time he tasted defeat, though, was in his first UFC title fight against Tyron Woodley. Valuable lessons gained, and he looks to put those to good use here tonight.
As you continue to beat guys like Dominic Cerrone and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you earn the opportunity to fight guys like Tyron Woodley. And if it doesn't go your way, you go back to the drawing board and you get better, and I am confident that Darren Till will do exactly that. He's a very, very talented young man. He's a young man that's even wise beyond his years and thinks as a fighter that's much more seasoned than he may actually be.
Seems to have mastered the weight cut at this point.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, so here's the perennial welterweight contender, Leon Rocky Edwards. Nice to see him finally realize a championship opportunity there in Salt Lake City. This is a five-tool player, though. A lot of people fancy him just a striker. Haven't watched all the film, of that I can assure you. He can wrestle, he can grapple, can even choke you out if need be. Going to be very interesting to see stylistically how he chooses to approach this matchup tonight. Man, how about the crisp boxing, kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now, because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon. Trying
the flying knee there. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance. Way to test the chin there. Landed a beautiful combination.
Oh, right under the elbow, right on the line.
It was perfect. It was a perfectly placed shot, and you see his opponent reacting violently from that punch. An uppercut landed. Nice leg kick.
Well, how about this approach here tonight? Technical striker, and he has gone mad. Very accurate, but really just an all-out aggressive approach that we haven't seen from him in the past. Oh, how good was that flying knee? Oh.
Landing massive shots. Oh, now he's back up.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. So far, a frantic pace as expected. And that'll do it! Leon Edwards has done it!
Jeez Louise!
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Rocky Edwards.
All right, how about Leon Edwards, your winner tonight by KO? Well, he is legendary, he is ruthless, he is the former UFC welterweight champion Robbie Lawler, and after taking most of 2018 off due to injury, he still believes that he can make a run at this welterweight title. Tonight figures to be an opportunity for him to try to prove as much.
Every time Robbie Lawler steps in the octagon, he's got one thing in his mind. It's making his way back to a UFC welterweight championship. Right. He has a ton of ability, great knockout power, crisp, sharp boxing, but don't forget about the kicks of Robbie Lawler, as we saw against Bobby Volker way back when he got back into the UFC. He has the ability to put guys out in a number of ways. He's finished fights by knockouts, he's won decisions, he's done everything. Robbie Lawler is a true legend.
And if you're one of those fans who was watching in May of 2002 when he made his UFC debut against Aaron Riley at UFC 37, you know just how beloved by the MMA masses ruthless Robbie Lawler is. Well, you hear the pop from the crowd, DC, as Nate Diaz gets set to make this walk here tonight. You never know when is going to be the last time we see this guy compete, but there's a lot to like when you see Nate Diaz in here.
Nate Diaz is a savage, a guy that just epitomizes fighter. From the attitude, the walk, the music, everything tells you that when Nate Diaz shows up, you're getting ready to watch a fight. A fantastic striker and a great jiu-jitsu practitioner.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz is just a well-rounded fighter and one of the biggest stars in the UFC.
We've seen the Stockton slap before. I'll set the total.
It's just so disrespectful.
Over under 1.5.
So
Think he throws it tonight?
It's just so disrespectful, but it's so Nate Diaz.
All right, we'll see if he invokes the Stockton slap here tonight, but Nate Diaz is back.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
So the consummate veteran, ruthless Robbie Lawler coming up on 40 pro fights, 20 wins by knockout. You know about the power and the hand speed. Takedown defense more often than not is on point. We'll see how Lawler approaches the early action here. Nice 1-2 there. Back to the feet now. Huge left.
Big right hand.
Oh man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Just missed with the straight left hand. Hand right there to send the blow of the fight.
And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement from that uppercut. Put it to sleep. Oh, nice right hand.
He's out! Robbie Lawler, that has got to feel good!
What a fight! What a fight!
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Ruthless Robbie Lawler.
Ruthless Robbie Lawler, the All right, so here's the pride of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Twice he has challenged for UFC gold. Prevailing wisdom is if he can win this fight here tonight, he'll be back on that short list of contenders.
You look at Stephen Thompson and you almost feel like you'll see him at a church choir more than you'll see him in the octagon. He looks so innocent. But when you're in there, you are in there with an absolute killer. Stephen Thompson has an ability to slide out of range as you enter and counter you really, really quick. He counters like a viper. He's so fast with his counterattacks. That right hand is unbelievable, and he fights in that traditional karate stance, which makes it difficult to try and piece the puzzle together when you're in front of the Wonder Boy.
Stephen Wonderboy Thompson is ready to engage in the game. Well, the celebrities are out, the floor seats are packed because the notorious one, Conor McGregor, makes his triumphant return here tonight. There's always a special feel when a UFC main event is about to unfold. Conor McGregor just takes it to that requisite next level.
J.A., as a fan, I usually sit right next to the octagon, but when Conor fights, I gotta be in the first row behind the barrier because the celebrities are out in droves. Conor McGregor has this thing about him that makes everybody want to show up. They flock to Vegas. They come in groups. They want to experience the notorious Conor McGregor. They want to see if he can have one of those special moments, him atop the cage, him knocking out Jose Aldo. If you experience the McGregor experience, you always have a story to tell, and that's why people show up.
He's going to cash the check.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, this is a dream matchup, according to a lot of fans, DC, as round one gets underway between Stephen Thompson and Conor McGregor. These are the type of challenges that McGregor really loves.
Yeah, he really loves trying to solve the puzzle of a different type of fighter, and we have not seen Wonderboy Thompson really get solved.
Oh, that's a nice combination, and not just a two-piece either.
Look at that whip action that comes before that kick.
Oh, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson lands. Beautiful to watch him just measure that shot and land it with such ease. He really shows you the repetitions he has as a lifelong striker. All right, good to see Stephen Wonderboy Thompson back on the proven ground tonight and popping off that jab right out of the chute.
It's his best weapon. I mean, it dictates everything for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson because it tells him.
That is it! Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Man!
Holy!
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 56 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Well, he enjoys teaching kids karate as much as he enjoys getting his hand raised in the octagon, buddy. All right, here's the top five. Welterweight contender Bilal, remember the name Muhammad. And I posit calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top five and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Bilal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, but he applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. So here is Robbie Lawler still going strong nearly 20 years after his UFC debut back in 2002. Lawler's reinventing himself a little bit down in South Florida. He believes he is in the best shape of his life in advance of this one tonight.
And by going down to South Florida and finding a new team, you saw a change in Robbie Lawler, which led to a UFC title reign that had masterful performances. The win over Carlos Condit was crazy. The win over Rory McDonald. The fight, the ability to withstand punishment and continue to press forward and hold on to that title showed you that Robbie Lawler was a different...
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round one with Bilal. Remember the name.
Beautiful right knee lands to the head.
Oh, high-level stuff there. Blocks the shot, counters with the uppercut.
There's that jab.
Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Muhammad. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great...
Oh, flying knee to the head.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh!
Big right hand there. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. There's the jab. Now another for good measure. Nice job there by Muhammad. Lawler's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Double jab again. Oh, and right hand. Back to his feet. Oh, and again, another big knee.
Oh!
Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
Lawler's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles it.
Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Now a kick to the body. Oh, huge kick to the body. We might get a stoppage here. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Lawler's eye is starting to swell shut. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Good job defensively to block that punch. That is it!
Oh my God!
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 1 second of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, the long, remember the name, Muhammad.
DC, you know what it's like to get that first UFC belt.